Hello, hello, party people. So I guess enough time has passed. I can talk about this. I got like the lighting going on right now. Um, okay, so last Saturday, right? Um, I was with a random puzzler at Geronimo's in not New Haven, but the other one, the one in Fairfield, I believe. They are associated with each other. They're both tequila bars, basically. And so we get there, and like, he's talking to some friends or something. I'm not really sure what was going on. Um, I'm just at the bar, just hanging out, and I order my drink, which is a Dos Equis. For those that don't know, that's a beer that, and the name of the beer is in Spanish. Nevertheless, I when we walked in, I noticed these two guys to my right, and one of them, like, keep in mind it's like 40 degrees outside or something like that, right? This dude is wearing like a blue and white shirt, but like it's unbuttoned to the point like the majority of his like whole torso is showing. Like you couldn't see nip or anything, but I'm just saying, like, for those that know what nip is, use your imagination. Um, and his friend is there, just hanging out with them, and I later found out they were just friends. But so get this right. I'm just drinking my one beer, minding my own business. And the bartender comes up to me and goes, uh, "Excuse me, sir. This gentleman wants to buy your drink." And he opens the second bottle of Dos Equis, the one that was paid for by this gentleman to my right. Um, I don't want to say it was obvious, but like it there was some alternative lifestyle vibes coming from that area, and it wasn't, it was stereotypical. So like that's basically how you could tell. Um, and like I was like, wow, okay, thanks. And I said, like, that was really nice of you. So the weird part is like so that like that kind of like settles in, like I thought it was kind of weird because like he wasn't talking to me. That's why I thought it was just a nice gesture, and like he said he bought me a drink because it looked like I was thinking too much. Like I was just hanging out, looking at the decor, and like they had all these tequila bottles hanging up everywhere. And this is my first time here, by the way, to the Geronimo's in Fairfield, that is. And like I was like, did I give off that vibe or something? Like I wasn't really sure. What I think it was that my fingernails were painted black. So maybe he thought because I had my fingernails painted, I was somewhat of also a member of an alternative lifestyle. How about that? So like I said, he's not really saying anything, and like I wasn't sure if he was waiting for me to start a conversation or something, but like I didn't know what to make of it. So I just again thanked him for the drink, and so random puzzler comes back to our spot at the bar, right, like in a corner or something, and he noticed, he's like, "Oh, you got a second drink?" And I was like, yeah, I'll tell you about it later." And he was like, "Oh, did someone buy it for you?" I was like, I'll tell you about it later." Then, like, within a very short amount of time, maybe like 10 seconds passed or something, right, from him saying that, and the guy with the open shirt like comes up to the both of us and starts talking to us, and I noticed his friend, so this guy with glasses or something, he had a jacket on which he later gave wrapped around his friend, because I guess it's 40 degrees outside. You showing your bare chest. I mean, like, come on. I feel like that wardrobe plan wasn't thought through, or like I feel like the weather was not taken into consideration. Anyway, so like he asked for our Instagrams, and like I was like, "Oh, sorry, man, like I have an Instagram, but I don't really use it," which is obviously true. And I was like, "Do you want my YouTube channel?" And I think his friend interrupted before he could speak or something. His friend was pretty inebriated. He was dropping his phone, he was spilling some of his drink and stuff, and he was a hot mess. Anyway, so like later, we're just talking about whatever, and like random puzzles not uncomfortable. So like I'm trying not to be uncomfortable because like, I this situation never came up, believe it or not. Even at like Trevi's and stuff. For those who don't know, Trevi's is a gay bar, which I have been in, but it wasn't, for those reasons. I was just there. Anyway, so at one point he I forget how it went. He asked me for my number, right? So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. I had no reason not to give it to him. Like I just thought, that would be the least I could do since he did buy me a drink, which I again thoroughly said that I appreciated. Um, so I I put in my first name, I put in my number, and I put in under company. I put the YouTube channel Tony could have been, and I call my phone with that number, and that got me his first and last name. So now he has my first name and my YouTube channel. I have his first and last name and phone number. So this is where it gets even weirder, right? So that was last Saturday. I did not get a text back or even a phone call in like since then. Maybe I'll get one tomorrow, but I doubt it. And all I'm saying is like I'm a little offended that I did not get a text or call back. That's all I'm saying. Like like should I not be offended? I mean like, dude, I thought I was looking good that night. I don't know, man. Like my usual standards, I thought I was reminiscent of someone ready to go out. But he never texted me, never called me. As far as I know, he didn't leave a comment on the YouTube channel. Come on now. And I'm not sure if he subbed or anyway. Yeah. So that was my first experience with that. I was just very. I didn't know what to make of it. Do you know what I mean? Because like I don't know. I just feel like they thought like maybe they were debating the whole time whether I was of that alternative lifestyle. I shouldn't say alternative, but that lifestyle. How about that? And I guess I'll never know what will happen unless he's waiting for me to text. But like, I don't think he knew. I think he noticed I called my number with it just so I would have his number too. I don't know if he ever checked it or something or like this. At the end of the day, I know what I know and I don't know what I don't know, and that's all there is to it. So that was my little story time. Hope you guys like that. I'm looking to see. It's been about 8-minute video right here, and that's pretty much the whole story. So if you're looking for someone to corroborate this with, check out Random Puzzler. But for the most part, that is the story to the extent that I know of it, since I was the one there the whole time. Um, I mean, I can't help it. If like if I'm that magnetic towards any people, that I can't help that. Like it's a curse. I know it's a curse. Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. That was an interesting story. Like I feel like that might never happen to me again. This was pretty crazy to me. But check one off the bucket list. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other.